we're setting camp after having liberated some radishes.
Yeah, last session we set out from Oleg's to, I think you were on your way to kind of the area where the bandit camp was, and you were the plan was to harangue and harass and take out some bandits. And
Sure.
Yep.
You came across a radish patch on the way, bought some cobalt, and gathered the radishes.
Probably a good thing we saw that radish patch, because if we had run into bandits, we might not be alive to talk about it this week.
And this, being a forest and all, is difficult terrain. To get through it would take 2 actions, and that would be 2 days. So we are at a spot where we would be setting up camp and doing camp activities. And going forward, the plans for tomorrow, as you guys are setting up camp and talking about the plans for tomorrow, now that you got a bucket full of radishes, I believe it was to still go on to the bandits?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It gathers some intel and gas on anybody we happen to come across in such an opportune moment.
So how this works is you set up one person to prepare the campfire, and they're going to roll a survival check. So yeah, your camouflage seems to have held up. You go through the night. It assumes you guys, switch out watches and stuff like that. So you guys rest up and pack up camp for the morning and are ready to set out.
Hey,
Switch back over to
find some bandits. I think we're in the same hex as the bandit camp. We're just wandering. We don't want to.
You're still one over from where the bandit camp would be.
Yeah.
Oh, the bandit camp's like northwest one from there.
Southwest.
Were we not in this hex when we found the radishes?
You were here, where the little banner thing.
Oh! I was thinking the flag was Oleg's. I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
It's okay. Yeah, Oleg's
I'm
is
dumb.
the
It's so tiny. Yep, I see it now.
just we.
Just in my head, the flag was Oleg's, and we were down and left one. How close do we want to get to the bandit camp? I don't think we want to disturb the anthill, but we want to kill some wandering ants. Lessen their numbers.
I like that idea. Yeah, pick them off.
Evan, you cool with that? We'll kind of hang out in this hex and do some bandit hunting.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, I think that's great. Let's
Try
do
to
it.
suss out numbers and routes, gather some information, but also, and given the opportunity to thin their numbers, we'll pick off only guys, we'll pick off sentries, we'll pick off whatever's a fight of opportunity.
Now, if it changes your mind, just moving to this hex doesn't mean that you're going straight to the bandit camp. If you're saying
Okay.
you kind of know on the map in the general area, and you can say well, we're not going to get too close. If that changes your mind at all, the hex should be it's big enough where you're not the only thing there is the bandit camp.
The extra mile, 12 miles across or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with getting closer. We can always run if we have to. If you guys are up with getting a little closer, we're more likely to have more opportunities if we're within a couple miles of their camp.
Yep, let's do it. I'm down with that. So, do we have to roll for what's next? Do we have to do survival checks, or how does this work?
Yeah, I was looking that up to see if so you guys are just kind of how are you just kind of picking a good spot you think would be hey, we're gonna camp here and see if anybody strolls by? Are you kind of maybe taking the time to maybe map the hex or reconnoiter it and then kind of basically explore the area?
I think we have to reconnoiter before we can map. So yeah, we'd probably start that. Maybe even in the hex we're in, start here and start with reconnoitering and mapping, and then we'll move to the next hex. And again, if we see bandits here, we'll decide whether or not we want to attack them. And as we get closer, So there'll be more opportunities, but like maybe start here with the reconnoitering and mapping, which I think takes like a good chunk of our day.
That makes sense to me for us to at least learn this stuff, or these areas. So I'd say we do it.
Bring it on.
Learn the systems while we're at it.
And so as you're going about it, like, do you want to do any exploration activities? Like, someone want to scout, someone want to, avoid notice, anything like that? It's up to you. Like, are you trying to like make noise and attract attention? Like, hey, bandits.
No.
I sure hope there's no bandits around here.
Are those activities in addition to us as a party doing exploration activities?
I think they're like basically the exploration activities is
like it's separate action economy. What we're doing over the course of a day as opposed to what we're doing in the course of an hour.
Because you can do the individual activities as well, like
Right, but like Reconnoiter takes a exploration activity, just like travel would take an exploration activity, or map would take an exploration activity.
I would think it'd be separate, like, as you're reconnoitering, like, do you have one of you guys being a scout, lookout, do you have one of you guys, like...
In that case, yes. Claw is going to take on the scout role. When he hits level 2, he'll be able to scout and avoid notice at the same time. For right now, I'm definitely taking on the scouting role. Other activities you can investigate. You can move defensively, where if you have a shield, you're like start an encounter with your shield already up. I think there's a list of activities. Hold on.
Hey Sean, Oksana has like 5+5 stealth. I think Ethan, your character, has pretty good stealth. Like, so do we want to have like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people kind of out front doing kind of like together, and having kind of 1 or 2 farther back, or how does that typically work?
And I might be good at cover tracks, that might be, in some cases you might cover tracks in an encounter. No, that's not it. If you cover your tracks, maybe as either travel speed, you don't need to attempt a survival check to cover your tracks. Anyone tracking you must just against your survival DC.
Cover tracks is another good activity. Cover tracks is a good activity in my Friday game.
Somebody should do
that. That's my exploration activity. Is I cover tracks. I'm like basically watching our back trail. If nobody's sneaking up on us, and I'm trying to make it hard for people to follow us.
You guys spend a pretty good part of the day kind of reconnoitering the this area, kind of scouting out, looking for signs of like regular travel and any notable features, any signs of activity. We'll say just about midday. Claw, like as you're scouting out ahead, you hear some voices. Like, you come across kind of a trail that you're following. You're scouting around. The trail kind of comes around and goes through some trees and seems to like turn or something. And around through those bushes down to the south here, you hear some voices. They kind of seem like they're arguing.
I would definitely signal the party and probably tell everybody to hide so I can go see what's going on. Yeah, I would indicate to everybody that, like, hey, there's, like, I hear somebody ahead, and, like, either we can wait for them or I can go check it out. Obviously, anybody who wants to come with me is welcome to, just if you're sneaky enough to come with me or not. And I'd also get off to the side. Well, overall, I don't think we've got the loudest group around. There's no, like, fighters in chain armor or anything like that. champions and plate. Yeah, we could try to think about. You guys heard what Joe told. Yeah, I heard. I don't have more information other than there's somebody ahead.
Oksana, what are you planning on doing? Yeah. I'll stay hidden. Like, I want to get myself into an advantageous position. Maybe if there's a tree that's up a tree, so that I can like leap down and surprise them.
Getting into the trees.
Yeah, I would probably move kind of very quietly. And we think it's coming from the west, or from where?
From the
I
south.
didn't hear the
Towards the
from
south.
the south. Okay. Yeah, so then I would probably want to get kind of backing around over here, hidden in these trees and rocks.
Yeah, so he was scouting around this path here, kind of came through some trees. It continues down, and he tells you, like, it goes through some more trees, and it's on the other side of those trees. That's where the sound is. So if you were coming here, you'd be getting closer to them.
And so then maybe I'd kind of come in over here.
So you'd still be, like, if you were, like, up here, you'd probably be okay.
Then yeah, I'd probably like maybe hide in this stuff over here then. Because I got this big rock, and this rock and all these trees. So that's what I would probably do. Now, are these like tree stumps, like somebody's been logging in here or something?
They're just like fallen trees, that have
Okay.
died or whatever. Not necessarily. They look like they're more natural.
Okay.
Once in a while, you come across something that looks like it was cut down here and there, but nothing recent.
Joe, how did I do in positioning Penny to sort of quote unquote be in a tree?
You're far away if they're saying they're way south for Penny, right? Like,
Yeah, from what Claw would tell
Oh,
you
right.
is that he's hearing the sounds from around, beyond this area here. So
Okay.
Do I still hear them? Are they coming closer? Or do they seem to be
they seem to be maintaining their
where they're at?
where they're at.
And can I are they 50 feet away, 100 feet away?
Give me a here, I'll put it in the chat. Give me
Less
perception.
than 50, more than 100? I don't know.
You feel like with the trees kind of filtering them, it's kind of hard to tell. Like they could be like right on the other side, but they sound kind of like maybe another 20 feet away beyond that.
Would it be relevant? Both my wolf and I have imprecise scent. Like my sense of smell is as good as a dog's is, and obviously the wolf is as well. If that helps us gather information or suss out where these guys are.
And with your familiar, like, what kind of communication do you have between each other?
Either empathic or vocal. Like overall, you kind of I can kind of nudge him, but we're not telepathic communication.
Yeah.
Like with me riding around on him, if I nudge him with a knee, he knows that means go over that way or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, he's smart as a smart dog.
But it's not like he could be like, I smell a bear, or something like that.
No, but I also have imprecise sense. Imprecise sense, and my own nose is as good as a dog's also.
So you're picking up, musk that are probably from men, and some sort of animal, but you're also smelling blood.
Fresh blood.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Do I think these are excited voices, or like where they just killed a person, or is it more like hunters discussing they just killed a deer?
As you get closer, you kind of like from this close, you'd probably start hearing kind of like oh, I ain't leaving it, like, you know, this I'm not leaving it. We can do this. Don't be such a coward.
Try to get close. See if I can do so safely. I'll try to get close enough to put like eyes on them.
Yeah, go ahead and click on the stealth roll in the chat for me.
Sorry, I didn't see it earlier. Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, I put it in. I didn't say anything yet. But yeah, you sneak up and you come across. You see a few men. They seem to have like a boar, kind of backed up against a couple rocks. In a thing, and they got their weapons out, and they're one of the guy in the back's trying to like encourage one of the other two front guys, like, oh, come on, don't be a coward, you got to, you know, you get this. That's think of the feast we'll have tonight. And the other one's like, well, if you want it so bad, you get it. That thing nearly,
overall, do they look more like hunters, or do they look like bandits from like do they look more armed for fights than hunting? Are they wearing any kind of armor?
Yeah, they look more, they don't really look more like outdoorsy, you know, type gear. They're not really packed for that kind of like survivalist hunting type thing. You don't get a sense, you get more of a sense.
Gotcha. Assuming they haven't noticed me, I will try to back off without getting any attention. Come over here to Codon, whisper to him to come with us, like, let's get closer and jump these guys. We found some bandits. And then I'd kind of loop around.
Bandit hunting.
Yeah, and I'd kind of like loop around and visually, if I can, like wave an arm, gesture them down, like, hey, like let's go get them. When we get close, like, to each other, I just quickly describe the situation. Look like about three guys. They've cornered a boar, but they look like bandits, not hunters. Like, we can use the situation to get the best of them. And then I'd try to get a setup, like, positioned if I can, like, to make an ambush from that area. If somebody wants to get on the trees or on the rock or something, like, everybody creep forward until we're in such a position as we want to be in. Hopefully not giving away our situation. That looks close enough to you guys? You guys see the tokens too now that they're...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's in range for most of us. But not too close as to, like, take their attention away from their situation.
I know that I could. I mean, I gotta play this like a swashbuckler. So my goal would be to move from treetop to treetop, to get down to about here, and then so that way I'm sort of in a place where I can leap down on somebody and try to, like, you know.
You would probably know that wouldn't be super quiet.
Ah, got it.
Like, someone
okay.
jumping from one tree to another tree is gonna make some noise. It's, you know.
Okay. All right. No. I'm not.
But this rock right here.
You're not a wee pixie, you know, like the other guy.
Yeah.
We should be able to get some high ground on this rock above him, right?
Yeah, you could probably.
That's my thought.
I want
to come up
back
on this rock.
Something like over here.
Just kind of
sneak
sneak up
on
over.
the rock, or did you want to be around?
I want to be on the rock.
Yeah.
Sneak up and shoot above
Oh, you know
him.
what? What about if I did like full-on bravado and I just walk up to them and then you guys ambush them?
That you just walk up nonchalantly behind the back guy and be like, "What you hunting?"
Yeah, exactly. What you hunting, sugar? That seems more on brand.
And it gets you to the range you want to be, I think.
Yeah.
If you can get talking distance to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, if that is the plan, let's go ahead and...
We're waiting on Whatever the initiative comes out to be, we're waiting on Penny's drawing attention or being immediately behind the guy.
Yeah, we'll say your set up your positions here.
Assuming we all go unnoticed that far.
Yeah, and Penny and Codon, I think Oksana's far enough back where she wouldn't have to make a stealth check quite yet, because they're arguing with each other more than they're paying attention. So you don't feel like it's going to be super hard. But since you two are, like, you're climbing up on that rock, and you know it's within earshot of them. If you just roll me, just click on that stealth check in the chat for me.
Okay.
The food is blocking my initiative roll. Okay.
Is this a saving throw that we get the +1 on? Because we're hardy and healthy, right?
It's not a save. It's just a check. Save would be like reflex fort or reflex fort.
Save will be when you fall off the rock.
Yeah.
Oh, but we do get a exploration activity, so we should be.
Initiative should have had the +1. It does. Your initiative roll has +1 from scouting on it.
Okay.
Yes, for your initiative. But I want you to roll the stealth.
Okay.
But yeah, you step up, and when you speak, they all are very surprised, jump up and turn around to kind of face you, and yeah, kind of swing their arrows at you, or their bows at you. Like they're very much surprised, and it looks like the boar, like when it sees them turn their backs to it, it lets out this like squeal of a cry, and we will start initiative. So Oksana is up first. You would have a surprise on them.
Well, they don't know where I'm at, right?
Correct. The only person they know about is Penny.
Well, I think I'm just going to come out on the road and try to kind of get over here a little bit behind her, and then I would target this dude here. I guess, do I get the sense like they're going to attack her, or are they...
It's combat time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of, okay. All right, so then I'm going to shoot phase bolt at this dude, right, that I have targeted, so...
Yeah, they just spun around and like, who the hell are you? And they're definitely, they had their bows drawn on the boar, so they just spun around. Oh yeah.
Critical hit.
Nice.
Damage.
Double damage.
But yeah, you just blast him with that, point your finger and its energy hits him.
Okay.
Knocks him back into the trees.
And then I'm just going to call and say it's not wise to point a bow and arrow at my friend. Put your bows down now or die.
Tell you what, why don't you pick one of them that you want to look at when you say this, and then target him, and on the basic action macros, do the demoralize.
Demoralize?
Yeah.
That failed.
Just trying to intimidate him a bit.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No, that's my three actions. So I'm good.
Alrighty, Penny, you are up.
Any chance there's panache in walking right up to the guy and whispering in his ear?
Yeah, I'll give you panache for that since you took him by surprise.
Okay, I gotta turn on panache. Give me a second. Oh, thanks. All right, so in that case, what I'll do is I'm gonna do a confident finisher because I've got that. It's an incredibly graceful attack, piercing my foe's defenses. Make a strike with a melee weapon that does precise strike damage with the following failure effect. So I'm gonna do some damage on him with my panache and my rapier, and then I'm just gonna do it once and go here 14 on the dice. It's going to be a hit, and the damage is going to be 1d plus 3 plus 2d6 for a total of 11 damage. And then I will use dueling parry so that I can update my AC to 18. 20, okay, 20 AC. And then, oh, holy crap, I killed him.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to close the distance here as my third action. And then that's the end of my turn. 3 actions?
Yep. Code on.
Okay. I'm going to target this one and do a Divine Lance. Pew pew! Oh, I missed. Don't really want to waste a hero point this early. I'm going to then shield up. Anyway, that's in my turn.
Ready, claw. You might be on mute if you're talking. We can't hear you.
I am totally on mute. So as my first action, I tell the wolf to go forward and pounce on this guy, trying to trip him. Which I believe a trip is like an attack, or is it an athletic attack? Target. I don't think I get any kind of bonuses. For some reason, it doesn't tell me if it's a success or a failure. It is against his,
You just clicked athletics, right?
Hey. I did.
Yeah,
I
you would
done it as,
like on the basic action macro, you'd want to do like, is it like grapple or shove?
I was trying to do a trip.
Trip, yeah, you would click on the trip.
It'd be the same +5.
There, it would, been a
Either way.
failure, yeah.
That's a bummer. And then my remaining 2 actions, I will probably cast. Yeah, I'll do this. I will cast Protect Companion. Give him my. Oh, look at that, so pretty. Except that probably shouldn't have been on him. There we go. Cast it here. That worked. And then I will glass shield myself.
See this? You hear some more noise back here, and you hear this guy kind of runs up from behind this group of trees over here, like looking around, like what's going on? And Kodam. Excuse me. He shot at you with his bow. That hits.
Rude.
For 4.
So I see just question marks. Are these all supposed to be blind?
Oh no, let me.
Yeah, you just have to take your damage.
Yes.
Like it.
Take it and like it.
Just take
That's it.
It's thank you, sir. May I have another?
Exactly.
Yeah, well, he will give you that other.
Oh. No, thank you, sir. We don't want any more.
And
Please.
that's his turn.
We're just gonna jack him up.
The boar
Not the
is
order.
going Yeah, it's let out that cry. Alrighty, it's gonna charge up at the bandit there. Was the closest. You guys see that it has kind of like it has an arrow like in its backside. It's gonna try to strike it with its tusk. And miss. Try again. And miss.
Moving Sudress.
This guy is going to gotta move out of the way here. Get away from this boar, and then I don't know if anyone has a reaction. Don't believe so. It's gonna
Not yet. Coming soon.
target you, Penny, and try to shoot its short bow at you.
Damn.
Ow.
Shit, Mary.
Kidding me? Wow. Oh, it's the bow. It's
Oh, yeah. Deadly.
yeah. It's an extra D10.
Holy crap.
And then it's going to target the
Whoa.
boar. Took you by surprise. You thought he was going to maybe shoot at the boar or something.
Yep.
Just not shoot her in the back.
And it misses the boar.
Oh, no, I'm unconscious. I'm effed up.
That's its turn. That's his turn.
Santa's got a kick
Roxana,
button now.
yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to give that dude the evil eye.
He fails critically.
Critically. All right. So
You.
he is sickened.
Sickened too.
Yeah, second two. He
Yes.
failed it critically.
And so then I'm going to shoot phaseball at him, I guess. Like, take care of this dude. Yep.
Ooh. It was very dramatic. It was on a 4, and then it just bounced to a 14.
So he's done.
He was one away. One away from
Oh,
the crit with that second.
Okay. So those are my 3 actions: evil eye, and then phaseball.
Then
I don't have
phaseball.
any more actions.
Alrighty. Penny.
Dying 2. How did that happen?
Oh, because it was from a critical hit. So if you get a critical hit, it knocks you
Got it.
out of dying too. If you
Okay.
want to
I'm just
roll me a
gonna-
death save.
Open up my character sheet. Yep. All right. Well, that was an 18.
That is a success. So you reduce your dying by 1. And then go dog.
All right. Have fun, everyone. Go kick some ass.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
I like the little Z's coming out of your character. It makes me just picture Penny snoring softly.
And then she gently farts.
Ladies don't fart. What are you talking about?
I was just gonna say that.
I know they don't. They don't ever do that.
All right, Conan, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to When a spell has a 1, 2, 3, and number 2 says concentrate,
Just means you have to be
Also-
able to concentrate. There's some
All
conditions.
versions of them should have concentrate on
Yeah,
them.
yeah, but when you see the concentrate, there are. Well, I don't think the touch one doesn't, but there's some mental effects, like if you're confused or something like that. Raging, yeah, you can't cast any, you can't do anything that requires you to concentrate.
when you do an emanation, can you target just allies, or is that any?
It's any and all. Anybody that qualifies.
Cancel you.
Your best action, if you're thinking about Penny, is the 2-action one, just because it's
that's
ranged
what I was
and
thinking.
it does more.
Okay.
Also, if you can kill that guy, I also have healing magic. If you wanted to kill the last guy. I think all 3 of the conscious people, I think, have the heal spell.
Yeah, I have treat wounds, but I also have a healing potion, I think, too.
Treat wounds takes 10 minutes. You can't do that in
Yeah,
combat. unless you have medicine.
Yep.
Battle
If you
medicine.
think that's better for me just to focus on the killing, I can do that, but I was in a position that I could heal, but I can
It's
do
up
that.
to you. Like Penny has already lost her turn for this round, so I'll get to go before her. Oksana will get to go before her. Like, what? Up to you whether you think getting her back up or eliminating the threat. I think we all have healing magic. I just wanted to.
Yeah, we need to take care of these guys, I think,
Okay.
because of what Sean just said. Because as soon as we're out of combat, I can do something. We have healing potions. Like,
You would notice that this boar here is not happy either. Like, you don't think when this bandit's dead that this boar is just going to be like, okay, guys, thanks, and then just saunter off.
Wander off.
Yeah.
We're all people to it.
You're all people. Boars aren't known for their mild temperament.
Right. Okay. So you're thinking I should go after the or the bandit then?
That's up to you. I'm just saying, like, I just wanted to make it clear. You guys,
Well, the
you
boar is
would-
closer
yeah,
to.
Kodon would know that, like, killing the bandit is like taking action economy out for sure.
But it's not solving the end problem either, too.
Yeah, it's not like once that bandit's dead, it's not like
Right.
you're gonna be like, oh, we can now just heal Penny at our leisure.
You can use diplomacy effects on animals. I can try to intimidate it or coax it over to, like, acknowledge that, like, we're not a threat. Possibly as an option, too.
Yeah, it's always an option.
But my druid stuff gives me animal empathy.
I want to try this one. I haven't done one of these. So since I already wasted the level 1 spell slot, I want to do a summon a lesser servitor.
Oh.
Do you have any animal type reference? Or
Let's do an eagle.
so it does have a thing called eagle dive. Flies up to double fly speed, a straight line descending at least 10 feet, and then makes a talon strike.
Okay.
But okay. So that should be controlled by you if you want to put it out where you
Eagle missile?
summon it.
Now, in D&D, when you summon creatures, you don't get to use them on the same turn. I don't know how this works in Pathfinder, if it's the same thing. And on D&D, it's also acts before your turn. In Pathfinder, is that the same thing?
Now let me look it up here. The summoning rules. I think even in D&D it goes on its own initiative, but we usually just have it go at the end of your turn or on your turn.
They act on your turn, but you spend an action to give them 2 actions, like a familiar or an animal companion.
So it acts like a familiar.
Okay.
Yeah, like you don't get any of the familiar benefit things because it's not a familiar, but like as far as action economy, yeah. So like on your turn, which You have an action. Oh, was that spell a 3 turn? It looks like.
Yeah, it's a 3 action
It took a
spell.
whole turn to do it, but on your next turn, you use an action to give it 2 actions.
And would you summon it up in the air like it was flying already? Or,
Yes.
So we'll say like 20 feet.
Oh, yes.
Double its move up in the air.
Because it can
Right,
fly up.
that's what
It can fly up to 60 feet. So
You don't want to get shot by this dude, right? Put 100. You said it can move 60 feet. Put 120 feet up.
yeah. So we can.
120 feet up.
It's not likely to shoot it on the next turn. On your next turn, it fucking bombs down.
Yeah, they probably don't even notice it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they don't even know it's a
Yep.
thing. All right, I will 2 actions heal. 2 actions for living. Oh, let me make sure. Make sure I have the right target there. Healing. Fuck you. 9 hit points. Back to Penny.
All right, Penny.
Okay,
Go.
I'm getting ready. Here we go.
Surge of energy in your eyes. Open.
Oh,
You are still
I got
prone.
healed.
You see blue skies.
Okay, I leap to my feet, which uses how much movement?
It's not your turn
Not
yet.
your turn yet.
It's so that was his
I'm
first.
sorry. I apologize. I didn't realize that.
No worries.
But you got healed.
You got healed.
You are awake.
Thank you. Yay! Thank you.
And then remaining action to my wolf to move forward and attack. And miss, and that is.
All right, Kodon, you're up on that rock, so you're, I guess, an easy target for him. So you take 6 damage from that arrow. Those are pretty good shots. And then Claw. And miss. And then he's gonna take cover behind this rock. Or the wolf is right there. I think the wolf is bigger. It's gonna try to. Oh, everybody gets 1 more hero point.
Oh, better start using them.
Yeah, you're probably full.
Yeah, I am.
Glowy guy on top.
Sorry, who was he? He was hitting me?
He hit your wolf and then he hit you. Damage.
Oh.
And then
You applied it all already. Holy shit balls.
yeah, he hit your wolf hard. And then kind of runs and stops and turns back, kind of like digging his legs in. Oksana.
Okay. Oh, so he ran away. Okay.
I don't think he ran away.
He ran back and he turned back.
He's digging in his heels for a charge.
Okay. Now, is this guy like hiding over here?
Yeah, he's taking cover behind that rock.
Okay. So then
Your phase bolt, let me read this.
it's 60 feet.
And also can go through cover.
Yeah, like that's part of the cool thing about it is like it.
Sweet. Well, then I'm gonna phase bolt this dude. I have to move up 10 feet. So actually, I'm gonna move up. I will move up over. I guess kind of here, and then shoot at that dude with my phase bolt. Okay, I go there now, and then I attack this dude with my needle dart. I'm sorry, with my phase bolt. And yes, I hit.
Oh,
That hits.
8. And then
oh. And then he's dead.
oh,
You
did he
killed
die?
him exactly.
Oh, sweet. Okay, then I'm done.
All right, Penny, you were on the ground, but alive.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one action.
One action, you have to
And then I got to deal. And the boar is running away.
It ran back here and kind of turned and kind of like started like. Looks like it's setting its feet. Kind of bracing itself.
Okay, so I'd like to go. I'm going to move. Now, I've got a jump action, and I was thinking, can I jump on top of that there rock so that I'm not in the line of sight of that thing?
Yeah, you could do that. Like basically move and.
And then do the jump action.
I'd say like you could probably just moving up there. Like I don't think it would.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to, be dorky.
Sure.
So I'll do that. That's 3 actions. Tell me, I see that I failed, right? When I did the
Yeah,
high
I'm
jump.
looking at it here, but it says like when you fail, it just says you leap normally.
normally is the failure effect.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm on the rock, and that's my turns.
And Kodon, you are up.
I'm gonna dive bomb with the eagle. So it just costs one of my 3 actions to trigger the.
Yeah, you spend 1 action to command it, and it has up to 2 actions, and that eagle dive
So I want to do that, and
is 2 actions. So it's gonna basically fly downwards towards this. Oh, I have it.
eagle dive. There it is.
Yeah, so flying down.
Eagle dive.
Blind the boar.
Talent strike.
Ooh.
That hits.
And if it's I don't know if it part of that move it also gets to fly away with that. If it will fly up into the air.
It doesn't, because it wouldn't have any actions left after that, because it's both its actions to.
Okay.
It's 2 actions to do the dive and attack.
And then with my remaining 2 actions, I'm going to 60 feet. Okay, I think I can still hit it. Yep, 60 feet is just within range. Do I get a bonus on the hit with that? I guess it doesn't matter. I hit it anyway.
So you hit it with your divine lance. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. And that is the end of my turn.
Is badly injured now. Claw.
All right, I am not happy about this situation at all. I am first gonna cast Heal Animal on, you guessed it, a wolf, not the boar.
You don't want to kill the innocent boar that was just drug into this unwilling.
I do, but
No,
I think the boar has other plans. And then, tell him to stay down for a minute. And that was 2 actions. With my 3rd action, I'm going to glass shield on my. No, I'm not going to glass shield because I have a shield. I'm just going to raise my shield.
Xana, you're the closest. It is going to
Yep.
Almost went to the 19 on my screen. Pretty sure it would be a critical hit.
Ow. I am bloody. I have 4 hit points.
Then it's just going to kind of run over here.
How much movement does this thing have?
It has 40 feet, but it's kind of up against that rock. It's smart enough to know that you guys are hitting it, and it doesn't want to be next to you. And it likes to run in and attack and run away. Is its typical like strategy for fighting. And you are up, Oksana.
Well, he's gonna get targeted with. First, I'm gonna do Evil Eye. Wow.
Jeez.
It does succeed.
+7. Wow. All right. Well then, phase bolt it is.
It doesn't know what you're doing with your face. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem to bother it.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Yeah.
Bore.
Come on now. All right.
Is near death. That's your 3 actions, right?
Yep.
Penny.
Okay. 5, 10, 15.
I think you're going
Target.
after the eagle. What?
Oh, dope. Where'd the boar go?
Penny's just like, where'd
There
this
it went.
fucking eagle
Sorry
come into
about
the
that.
fight? Now we gotta kill an eagle too?
10, 15. There we go.
I don't
this
believe
guy.
this story, says Penny.
I don't know, like it'd be up to Codon, like when you summon your eagle, like it's a celestial fiend or monitor. Like, would it look like a normal eagle, or do you think it would have some sort of like kind of a celestial? I'll let you decide on that, because I think
Really?
it hails from the outer
Really?
spheres. So
1.
Oh, I hit. No, I missed.
you do have,
Pretty
why is
sure
that
you
a
have
damage
all
point?
your hero points.
yeah, you have all 3 hero points.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one right now. Yep. Hang on a second. Come on, you can do it. Right click. Reroll.
There you
That one's gonna hit.
go. And how do you do this?
As I jump off of the rock, and I do a front roll as I hit the ground, standing up 10 feet forward in that empty space where I am. And as I do this huge extended lunge, the rapier tip just goes straight into the boar in one fluid motion. Ching.
Imagine you lunging like 1 foot back in the air to maintain your balance as you're just reaching out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like this huge, stupid reach. Because it looks good, and I limbered up this morning. I didn't put that on the camping thing. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
And we gotta search this stuff, man. That's what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Well, hold on before you move.
Search the body.
Oh, sure. Oh, hold on. I'm not supposed to move yet. Before I move.
Like, you deliver
more
what you
damn
believe
guy
is
comes
like,
out.
yeah, it looks like it's gonna die, and it looks like it's just anger fuels it to just keep it going for a little bit longer.
Seriously?
Running on adrenaline. You can chicken with his head cut
Okay.
off.
Well, I've got one more. So I did a move action and a single attack, right? And then I'm going to. Oh, he uses ferocity. Okay. So I'm gonna do my second attack, which is at -5, right? So I'm gonna do that. I'm learning the rules here. God damn it. Critical miss.
That's all I
How bad is that?
It just misses.
have.
Okay, got it. I'm done then. That's it. Oh wait, no, I moved, attacked. Yeah, that's 3.
Code on.
I'm gonna have the eagle do the same eagle attack. Is it Talon? Talon. Miss. Okay. And then pew pew. Hey, it did it anyway.
Yeah, all right.
Nice. That was with your divine lance.
Yep.
And killed it. And guess what time it is?
Time for Captain Crunch. I don't know what time is it.
Oh, it's level up time.
Oh,
Ding, ding,
Oh.
ding, 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 ding.
Time to level up, baby.
Da 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 da.
do we have to go home to do that, or do we?
Do not.
It happens on the fly.
Okay.
Very cool. So after leveling up, I know that was a good part of this session, but it will come in handy. So we'll continue next week. Either continue harassing this area, trying to find more bandits, or you think you want to get closer to the bandit camp or scout it out or anything?
We could probably start getting close enough to start scouting the camp, I think.
Why not?
I'd be down with that. Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll prep that. Do that next week.